pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, Kate, we have roll call, please.
Here.
Doug Bryson.
Here.
Bruce Robinson. Here. Sean Kidd.
Here.
Jim Davis. Here. Don Williams. Eric Fearborn.
Here. Okay, sorry folks if we're a little late tonight. We were out on a little field trip, and so we're getting started now. Okay, any agenda changes or revisions, Richard?
The only change is item 8, Planning Commission training isn't going to happen.
Okay. Did everybody have a chance to read the minutes? And if there are no changes or additions or revisions to the minutes, could we have a request? Yes.
So moved.
Approved?
Thank you. Do we have a second?
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. Okay. Public comments on non-agenda items or matters not involving a public hearing, and there is no one in our audience tonight, so I'm assuming there's no public comments. We don't have any final orders, resolutions, and written communications. There are no public hearings scheduled for this evening. There is no old business scheduled for this evening. And there is no new business scheduled for this evening. Moving right along to reports and comments. Richard.
The main thing is we had, I think Kate sent you an email about schedule for next month, and in particular talking about hearings on various ordinance revisions. And that's not going to happen. Those aren't ready yet. We don't have a date yet for them, but it'll be later, maybe October, maybe even later. So.
Okay. What is happening? Give us a progress report, please, on the last recommendation that we sent to City Council on the PRD issues with the yes/no zone.
They held hearings and put off their final deliberations until after they were able to hear the next round of materials on other changes. They could see it all as one package and see what the effects are. So the idea that the recommendations that the Planning Commission sent were on the first 5 recommendations, and there's 15 other recommendations from the PRD consensus group. And so the next round of material will relate to most of those 15. There's some of them don't require any kind of legislative action or anything, but others suggest it, and we'll be bringing an ordinance that'll come to you first, and then to the City Council.
Okay, were there any questions or reservations on anything that you're aware of, or?
There wasn't any real deliberation. It was just they were taking information in. They took, the recommendation and then the public comment, but they didn't really do any deliberation.
Okay.
Questions at this point? Richard might have something to say.
Not so much. Richard accurately told you what's happened. It's been postponed in terms of deliberations. The record is closed in that particular matter, so that Council's not accepting any more information. If they were going to accept additional things, they would probably re-advertise and do some kind of new notice.
Okay, so the record is closed. In case this topic comes up for conversation, where the Planning Commission is out of it, correct? I mean, if people ask us about it.
You've made a recommendation on that aspect of it. We may bring to you other matters, as Richard stated. So, there's always caution to be exercised if someone's approaching you about their property, opposed to the larger legislative issue. I just wanted to tell you that tonight we're going to do some training, and it was going to be about legislative matters. We already had a discussion about quasi-judicial, but I wanted to give you some framework for considering legislation But I'm not ready to do that tonight, so we'll postpone it, maybe do it next month.
Did you have anything else, Richard? Deborah, did you have anything? No? Planning commissioners, anything? Again, there's no public out here for public comments on non-agenda items. So our next meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, September 3rd. Is that?
I believe that's the day after Labor Day, isn't it?
That is.
And we have nothing on the agenda.
The thing that is scheduled is at 3 o'clock. There is a tour. Our city forestry consultant, Mark Miller, is going to take the council, and you're invited to come along to tour the Agnes Creek new trail and the thinning project. So that's at 3 in the afternoon.
On Tuesday, September 3rd. Okay. So any commissioners that would like to attend that are welcome to show up in the parking lot or here or where. Just send us an email maybe.
We will send you an email and let you know.
But we'll go from there. Okay. So after that then, our next scheduled meeting would be?
September 17th.
I will be out of town, so I won't be here for that. Just to let I think I let Kate know already. On vacation, so I won't be available for that second one in September. So, commissioners, anybody else have anything? Okay, so our next meeting is September, what date again? 17th. Okay, at 6 p.m. right here. We're adjourned.